Hello, Scott Rosano here with Gigbuilder.com. Today we're going to go over contracts, and what we're basically going to do is we're going to create one by importing it from a Word document and then changing it over to a Gigbuilder format that we can use. Another video that we'll do a little bit later on will deal with electronic signatures, but we're going to go ahead and make a contract and use what we call our token system to do so. So if you're not already in contracts, that's Tools, System Configuration, and from System Configuration we go to Contracts, and we click New to create a new contract. Alright, this is the editor that we're using here is the CK editor. You can use either one, but this one has a real special thing that allows you to paste from Word. So the easiest thing to do in here, whenever you're using our editor, and that's in a prior video as well, is you can click this button here. It says Maximize, and that will bring the editor up so that you can use the entire screen. Makes it a heck of a lot easier. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up a contract in Word, and this is a DJ service contract. And to take care of all of this, I can just click anywhere on here, and then a Control A selects all, and then a Control C, as you know, copies. We'll minimize this, and then we'll go ahead and paste it in the Word. So paste from Word, and a little box thing shows up, Control V to paste, something with a browser, but it will go ahead and do the formatting for us. So Control V, and now we have a contract that is from Word moved in to our Gigbuilder editor. At this point here, we do some cleaning. For example, I got this free Microsoft Office template. So I don't need this stuff at the bottom, copyright information, so we'll clear that out. These look like they were done in a table, so I can right click in here and I can go Table Properties, and I can make the width of the table say 100%, which is probably where it should be. So we'll do that. I'll hit OK. See, that widened that out quite nicely. We'll work up. We'll do the same thing with this table. Right click, Table Properties, 100%. OK. Cleaning up so far. Great. Okay, now provide, I'm going to say DJ entertainment. I don't like the musical entertainment, or just DJ and music entertainment. And then DJ name, let's replace these. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work with some tokens. Well, actually, let's clean it up a little bit more first. So I don't like all these extra lines. So we can just go through here. I'm just pressing the backspace, kind of just clean it up. And we're not going to do everything on here, just a few things so you can see what's going on. But basically all we're doing, again, is just cleaning up what we copied and pasted. And the document we're looking at right here is one that works in your standard way. They could print it, sign it, and send it back. Again, Gigbuilder does electronic, and that's an entirely different video. But this one here will get us going. So now, since I want to add some tokens, I'm going to go ahead and unmaximize or minimize. We're down at the bottom of this here now. And then DJ name, I'm going to replace this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that all out. And then I'm going to use my token system. And I'm going to use the company name. So that was probably under company information. So let's go there, my company name. And notice there you have the token, my C name, insert token. And you see what we've done here. I've replaced this. Event name, we can fix that too. Boom, let's go another token. Our next token, event details. There's our event name. Insert token. And let's do the event date as well. So pull that in there. We hit insert token. I would imagine that is probably on the event details tab. What you guys think? Let's go ahead and look in there. And sure enough, we have a whole bunch of different event dates. We're going to do a event start date standard. And you'll see what these all look like. Okay, so as we've done so far, I'll go ahead and maximize it back up. We've taken a contract from Word. We highlighted everything or pressed Control A. We then did a Control C to copy. Then we went in here and we pressed the Word button and then pressed Control V, and that dropped everything in here. After that, we went in, we cleaned this up a little bit. Let's pull a few more things out here, just so the contract is clean. And let's add one more token here, and we're pretty much done. So there we're going to customer name, and you can see on here that literally what you would end up having to do or doing here is going through and literally adding all the tokens. But so we'll go with client records, and how about the client name, first and last name? Sounds good to me. Pop that in there. Now we've got all this taken care of. We've got a lot of our things cleaned up. There may be a few more in here for prices. I don't know what we had on this contract, but the next thing we do on this is we could save it. Now that we've gone through the editor, I'm going to go through the top portion for you. The contract title. Since you can have more than one contract in Gigbuilder, it's good for you to be able to do that. So name of contract, we're going to call this a 2000 or 2023 event contract. Okay. Next over is visibility, who can see it. And in this case here, I'm going to have the administrator and the customer, but not the employee, because we're going to make separate contracts just for them in a future video. Then the client title, this is what the client will see. So on one side, you know it's a 2023 event contract. They just might not want to know it's a, I don't know, City Sounds event contract. So both can be seen. Now the next one down here, we talked about earlier, signatures. This is not a signature, what we've done here. We could turn it into one, and we will in another video. But for the time being, you leave this blank. There are a number of different ways that you can do this. Electronic, that means they can do an e-sig. Electronic plus ePay means they can not only sign it, but they can pay it, pay the deposit as well. A hybrid does both. It allows them to either send it in or sign it. So those all are the different ones. And then the e-signature name, when you sign the contract and you press that button to sign, whatever you place in here is the name that will appear. And if you leave nothing here, it will use the admin name we did in setup. So I don't need to set this whatsoever. Then notification. I can be told or given an SMS message when the client signs or gets it. And so this is also with e-signatures. So we filled all this out. We've got this all figured out. We went in. We got a free document in Word. We copied and pasted in here. We added some tokens. I'm now going to save it. Now once we save that, it puts everything back into Gigbuilder. And now you can see from this list we have two. So you definitely want to give a different name. And so we can click that to open the 223. Everything's there. We see everything, and now I can test it. And we pull a test up, that will show you what happens here. Notice there it now says City Sounds Entertainment, because that was the token. Provide DJ music entertainment at, there was no location, on July 29th, 2023, and the client's name was Sarah Smith. So as we would go through this, we could go ahead and add tokens for everything else, and once you're done, all you've got is a template contract that will customize for every single one of your clients. How cool is that? Once you're done with this and you've taken a look at this, hey, that looks pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and hit close. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the home page. You can go ahead and try this, create a couple on your own. They're also very easy to delete. Just go to the delete button down below or look at our video on how to delete things. And when you're comfortable, come on back and you're ready for the next video.